Good day, everyone, and welcome to Healing Heart Journey. My name is Comfort Olanireti Adedugbe, and today I will be talking about a topic that can help us maintain our good mental health and mental well-being. We want to be talking about inner peace. How does it affect our mental well-being and our physical well-being? In the journey of life that we are faced with a whole lot of turbulence, up and downs, troubles here and there, economic crisis, and so on and so forth, how do you maintain your inner peace? Inner peace refers to the state of mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. It is characterized by calmness, confidence, compassion for yourself and for other people around you, resilience, forgiveness, and mindfulness. Despite what life throws at you, you still maintain your calmness and contentment. And when we are talking of contentment, we are talking of state of having this peace, even when you have what other people does not have. When you are good, when you are relaxed, when you are comfortable within yourself with what you have presently, to navigate life challenges, whether it is your finances, whatever around you. Contentment is very important to have inner peace. Now, I still want to talk about this issue of contentment. When you are contented with what you have, you don't do what others are doing. You follow your passion. You are not jumping at whatever things people are doing, but you are pursuing your passion and you are doing it with all strength, with all resilience that God has given you. So inner peace profoundly impacts our overall well-being and our mental health, with numerous benefits. It can be reducing stress, anxiety, increases happiness, joy, and contentment. So we are coming back to this issue of contentment again. A lot of people want to spend money like somebody that is earning. You are earning 20,000 naira, and you want to, be or behave and spend money like somebody that the income is 100,000 naira. You copy people, you will lose your inner peace. You follow people, you want to emulate what other people are doing. People that are not in your class, people that are not in your category. You want to do what they are doing. Then this will make you lose your inner peace. When you are contented, when you are happy with whatever you have, you are able, to use whatever is available to you at any point in time. And another thing about this contentment is, you following your passion. It's not that you see people doing one thing today, you want to do it. When you lose it to the extent that you don't know what to do again, you can't focus, you can't follow your whatever you are doing, you can't follow your passion again, you don't know where you are going, you are just there in a confusing state. Then you can't have inner peace, and if you have it, you will definitely lose it. So when you lack inner peace, there are a lot of things that will come, that you begin to experience in your life, or in your body, or in your emotions. Is one of it is mental health issues. You begin to have mental health issues like anxiety, like depression, like burnout, like physical health problems, chronic stress, hypertension, all those related, physical sicknesses to one losing inner peace. Then strained relationship, poor decision making. You can't lose your inner peace and make right decision at any point in time. So when you lack inner peace, you actually increase your fear, because like fear is like the opposite of having inner peace. When you don't have inner peace, then fear and anxiety set in, and you find out that you are just afraid of everything. Because inner peace is the strength that enables us to face our fears. It means that you have the courage to face the fear. And when we embrace our fears, we tap into a deep, calming strength within us, you know, transforming anxiety into growth and finding resilience in vulnerability. So now we want to talk about how does fear affect our inner peace. When you allow fear instead of having inner peace, it creates anxiety and tension. It distracts you from, your present moment. Like I said earlier, if you are not content, you are not contented with what you have, what is available, to you or for you at any point in time in your life, you lose it. You don't know where you are. You are confused because you no longer use what is available, to you, but you are pursuing what you cannot achieve at that particular time. So it limits your perspective and your thinking, ability. Then it erodes confidence and self-trust. You will lose your confidence. You'll be feeling, you will have the feeling of I'm not enough. There is nothing, inner peace, inner confidence that can, push you to achieve anything. You are just there. And you lose your self-trust. And this leads to reactive decisions. So, when you lose your inner peace, we mentioned fear the other time. So when you lose your inner peace, you begin to face, fear of uncertainty, fear of unknown, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of, loss and separation, fear of rejection, fear of judgment, and fear of change. A lot of us do not want to change from whatever we are doing. We hate change. Human beings, we don't like change, and change is constant, either we like it or not. So what are the principles, to overcome fear and to, embrace this inner peace that we are talking about? Embrace your fear. For example, I hate the sight of snake. And until I became, mental health therapist, and I begin to do training on, how to overcome phobia. So I learned to tune the volume of my fear down. I face it that, okay, I don't like to see snake. So each time I see any structure like snake, whether in a picture, whether it is drawn somewhere, whether it's this plastic or rubber like snake, I will be afraid. There was a day, I was going through a phone and suddenly, stumble on a snake, a picture of a snake. If you see, I threw the phone down. That is the kind of, fear that I had for snake. But I faced this fear, and I tuned the volume of the fear down, and I begin to face it. Each time I see snake, I will look at it, zoom it, and look at it and say, this is just snake now, and if it's a picture. So number one thing is to face your fear. Embrace the fear and be aware that this thing, triggers fear in you. Then number two is that you surrender. You let go of the resistance, like I did, to zoom in it, that, okay, is it not snake? Then if it's not coming my direction, I stand to see, even, before I even run away. So when you surrender to this, then you are able to let go of the resistance. Then trust. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself that you can do something. I read something that somebody wrote, and it has really helped me. He said that sometimes when you start doing something, it may not be that thing you are doing that is the purpose for you, but it is where you are doing that particular thing that you will get the particular thing, the purpose of your existence. And it resonated with me at was that time. And since then, it has been lingering in my memory. That fine, I am doing video today. That may not be where I am going, but at least it is where what I am doing that will lead me to whatever, is my purpose. So trust yourself. The beginning might not be good. You might have failed so many times. It doesn't really matter. Push ahead. Push forward. You can do it. The fact that I am doing this video does not mean that it is best, it is perfect. But I made up my mind I'm going to do it, because each time I said I am not going to do it again, I see people calling me, sending me message. I watched one of your videos today and it has really helped me. So that has been pushing me forward. It has been, a kind of confidence for me to move forward. Even I have failed in produce it in video so many times. So believe in yourself, have faith in yourself that you can do it, you can do better, and work on yourself until you get to perfection. Don't leave what you are doing. Have compassion for yourself, treat yourself well, and others, with kindness. Treat yourself with kindness and others. Then courage, have courage. Face your fear with determination. I face everywhere I see picture of snake now. Like I will jump out before. No, no, no. Just ordinary picture. I can face it now and I will zoom in. So learn to face your fear. Tune the volume of that fear. Tune the volume of that turbulence. Tune down the volume, of that particular thing that triggers fear, that can make you lose your inner peace. How do you find inner peace? When I started, I said in our journey in life that we face a lot of troubles, worries, turbulence, up and down, some economic crisis, no money, no everything around us is just not working. Sometimes no job, sometimes everything. When you go through this, how do you now maintain, your inner peace? Number one thing is that please relax your hand from working. Whenever you know that work has really overwhelmed your emotions, overwhelmed you physically and emotionally, please break, relax from work, and do some other things. For example, there was a year I was overwhelmed with a whole lot of things at that particular time. And I was just looking at what other thing do I have passion for. So I realized that I love acting, even though it's not a professional one. So I just called a Christian, a drama group leader. And I said, please, can I join in your next drama shooting? And they welcomed me and I did it. The worries, the troubles that has overwhelmed me, I released it into acting that particular role they gave me. And it became so much good that people ask, have you been acting? So break from your work. Break. Know when you need to break from work and do some other thing. Take a psychology retreat. Love nature. Go to nature. Visit nature. It's not every time. When you choke, emotions are something. We should have the understanding that emotion is not something you can choke. When you choke your emotion, you will lose it. Your mental health, oh God, it will be bad. Your physical health will be bad. So when you realize that you are losing your inner peace, then you should know at that point in time what you should do. Whether to relax from work, whether to visit nature, to give gratitude to God for what He has done, through nature, going to the beach, looking at a stream, all those things. What nature? Nature is highly medicinal, especially when it comes to mental health. Then eat well. Eating well is not when you eat big thing, but when you eat balanced diet and you eat what you need, what your system need at any point in time. For example, you can't be an elderly person, an aged person like 60-year-old person, and so you want to eat everything you eat is ice cream. At that point in time, it's not really good for you. Give yourself a break, please. We have spoken so much about having break in our past videos. Then look after your physical and emotional and spiritual well-being. When you lose your inner peace, there is no way you can be spiritually inclined. There is no way you can have good physical well-being. And when your mind is not working well, when you lose your inner peace, there is no way your spiritual life and your physical life will be perfect. So what are the ways to cultivate inner peace into our daily life? Because we go through a whole lot of troubles on a daily basis, per minute, per second, and per hourly. So how do we do that? Whenever you wake up in the morning, you can start with deep breathing. You can do gratitude. Breathe in, breathe out. You can watch our past video on how you can do all this. You breathe in and you have positive mindset in that morning. That no matter what, today, I'm not going to lose my temper. I'm not going to allow anything to trigger my emotion. I'm going to maintain my inner peace. When you do all these things, they help you, to maintain your inner peace on a daily basis. Furthermore, when you practice mindfulness, like meditation, journaling, self-reflection, and connecting with nature, as I have mentioned earlier, Then healthy relationship. Please avoid toxic relationship. Why do you want to remain in a relationship that is killing you emotionally, that is killing you physically? You know, you don't want to remain in such, relationship. Then practice, I mean, have spiritual practices like prayer. You can pray, you can worship God, you can praise God, you can, show gratitude to God on a daily basis, especially when things are not even working for you. Go ahead, do just worship, do just praises to God, pray, and and when you do this, you can also seek professional help, when needed. And paramountly, please forgive and let go. If you don't do this, there is no way. How many people do you know, will offend you in a day? Why don't you just prepare your mind before, before they even offend you? That I'm not going to hold to anybody. And because when I'm holding to anybody, I am carrying baggage. You can watch our last video on how to, put down our baggages. So let go, then show gratitude. Now, another thing that is good also that we can be doing is saying affirmative things to yourself. When you know that you are overwhelmed, you can say, I am safe, I am capable, I can do this. I don't even mind. Sometimes when I do things, fine, I will ask you, where have I failed? Then you tell me I improve on myself. So you don't just lose it. You don't just, drop what you are doing because you have fear, or you don't have your inner peace again. Then when you now know that you have lost your inner peace, please go ahead and rebuild it by saying positive affirmation, frequently. This will help you with change your mindset, and it will help your mental health by saying, I am safe, I am capable, I trust myself, I release fear and I welcome peace, I am strong, I am resilient, I choose love and compassion. So say this thing is very, very important to us as human being to maintain our inner peace. And I'm going to conclude by telling us, by talking on two major things that can make you lose your inner peace deeply. Number one is the contentment that we spoke about. Please stop copying people. Stop copying people. Be yourself. Follow yourself. Follow your passion. Do what you have passion for. If somebody is a teacher, are you a teacher? I am a counselor. I know I am good at it. I don't pursue what other people are pursuing. Why are you pursuing what it is not meant for you? When you do this, you will lose your inner peace, because that's not what you are meant for. That's not what you are called for. Face your passion. Do it prayerfully. Do it, with all strength and, and determination. When you do this, it will help you. Contentment also. When you are using what is not available to you or for you at any point in time, you will lose your inner peace. Your salary is just 100,000 naira, and you want to copy somebody that the salary is 1 million. How do you want to eat the same food? It's like when I went to these people's house, if you see their clothes, can you afford it? When you do all these things, you lose your inner peace. Do what is available. Do what you can do at any point. I have one nature. As I'm growing in life, although I change it, there's a particular word I can never forget. The woman, they brought the ashwebi years back, and they said everybody should buy. I was the only one that did not buy because I did not have the money. The color of the wedding dress was, I think, was a peach or so. I entered the hall with blue dress, and I looked up. I ate first before any other person that wore peach color. So don't please lose your inner peace because you are not contented with what God has given you at any point in time. Be contented, and you will not lose your inner peace. Another thing is, don't ever practice any act of wickedness. If you practice any act of wickedness, you will lose your inner peace, because there is a law of karma. Whatever you sow, you will reap. If you are wicked, then there is no way you can have inner peace. I don't know how to describe wickedness to you. Whatever wickedness means to you is what it means. So avoid being wicked to people, to yourself, to people around you. And when you avoid these two major things, you will be able to maintain your inner peace at any point in time, even during turbulence. So remember, overcoming fear and cultivating inner peace is a journey. Start it today. Maintain your inner peace and you will get there. Be kind and be compassionate with yourself and with people around you. You can start small and you will manage it, and people will begin to ask you at any point in time that how do you do it? You're always happy. You're always smiling. It doesn't really matter. You do not have troubles that you are facing. But because you learn how to maintain your inner peace, that is why you always smile. So can you please put on a smiling face? Let your makeup from today be your smiling face, even in turbulent time. Maintain your inner peace, and you will see that life will be smooth and be better for you. If this video has helped you or you have benefited in any way, please kindly share, kindly comment, and please you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hope in God Foundation. We love you and we want you to know that maintaining inner peace will make you have a smooth journey. Bye for now. See you in our next video. Thank you.